Welcome back. A crucial part of keeping cattle healthy is a solid vaccination program. Modified live virus, or MLV vaccines, help provide protection against disease, especially reproductive diseases, when properly used. For more on the benefits of MLV vaccines, Brian Baxter has the report.
And now, a Management Minute discussing MLV vaccines, brought to you by Zoetis.
In beef cattle, research demonstrates that modified live virus vaccines help provide efficacy and duration of immunity when compared to killed vaccines in helping prevent reproductive diseases such as BVD persistent infections and IBR abortions. We turn to two experienced veterinarians, Dr. Dan Scruggs and Dr. Tim Dawson, for some specifics on the value of MLV vaccinations.
It's important to protect the cow against any reproductive disease because the investments you have in these animals that are bred is pretty substantial. Modified live vaccines closely mimics what the natural exposure to the disease is. The reason that's important is those modified live vaccines stimulate the immune system in a more comprehensive manner. That's why we have much better label claims, especially for fetal protection, with the modified live vaccines. Invest in a vaccine that provides the highest and longest level of protection.
Dr. Dawson has specialized in beef cattle for almost 30 years. Under his guidance, 99% of his clients with 70,000 head of cattle collectively now use an MLV vaccination program, and the number of reproductive disease problems has been drastically reduced.
And today we're seeing from maybe treating 2 head out of 400, which is 0.5%. And that's the kind of effect with integrating modified live vaccines into these cow herds, not only the pregnant dam, but timely vaccinations of these calf crops as they mature through the course of a calendar year. In this particular area, we use a lot of Bovishield, we use a lot of PregGuard 10. Our success has been very good.
MLV vaccines such as Bovishield Gold FP and PregGuard Gold FP offer not only demonstrated duration of immunity but also reproductive protection, meaning clinical disease is prevented in both the cow and the calf. And when used according to the label, the chance for an adverse reaction is very small.
Those incidences of reproductive loss due to the fetal protection vaccine is a very small percentage.
With cattle prices reaching all-time highs, it's more important than ever for cow-calf producers to be proactive about their reproductive vaccination programs and make sure a healthy, productive calf hits the ground next spring. Using the technical expertise of a veterinarian makes implementing an MLV vaccine program a seamless process.
When you're making the decision as to whether or not to use modified live or killed vaccines, you're weighing what the overall effectiveness of the vaccine is. If we can achieve the level of immunity we need to protect that cow from reproductive losses, then we can safely use the modified live vaccines on the nursing calf.
Springtime, when they're branding, if they're in a facility where you can then start those cows in a modified live, like in a PregGuard situation or a Bovishield FP situation, it's very important to do. And the people that aren't on board on good, solid vaccine programs are suffering less gross income in the marketplace.
In southeast Wyoming, I'm Brian Baxter reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
Implementing or transitioning to a modified live virus vaccine program requires planning and sound details about your herd. To review your options for comprehensive vaccine protection, work with your veterinarian to fine-tune your animal health program. Visit bovishieldgold.com for more information.